let's get in there with the art and science of hermetic astrology.
Is astral magic, and how does it differ from other forms of magic?
Technically speaking, as the name suggests, astral magic is a type of magic which harnesses the power of the stars, planets, luminaries, which were considered, primary ontological causes for virtually all earthly phenomena. So, in that sense, all types of magic sort of tap into these powers in one way or another. But astrological magic goes straight to these forces in a sense. And by so doing, they're utilizing very primal spiritual generative powers of the cosmos and nature. And because this form of magic is based on the astrological sciences, it has the ability to time the ebbs and the flows of this cosmic powers. And this is mostly done through the creation of astrological talismans. This is sort of the hallmark of astrological magic, and that serves as mimetic receptacles of the intended planetary power to help direct it and manifest its potential in the world. But this is sort of the overarching description of what astrological magic is and how it differs from other types. But for me, and at least this is more emphasized in my approach, astral magic is first and foremost the art and science of cosmic alignment. It is the alignment of one's will and action with the enveloping cosmic flux. This is what Ficino calls, making one's life agree with the heavens. And this is, in my opinion, the essence of this practice and its deepest aim, in the heart, on the roots of the tradition. And you can see that, in other ancient traditions, which sort of have the same sentiment, the perfecting of the self and the soul through the mirror of the heavens. Because, in a sense, the starry heavens was considered sort of the eternal and ethereal aspect of the cosmos. And to certain sources, they were also the homes of the soul. The soul came from the stars, in a sense. So it's that yearning to return to the stars or regain that inborn celestial connection, what may be called in some hermetic circles, becoming a stellar man, in a sense, sort of rising up to that inborn aspect of a nature. So for me, this is really the most essential aspect of what astrological magic is. And talisman making is sort of a more practical, focused application, which I think during the tradition and the transmission of this tradition over history took most of the emphasis, really. And I think it gained this popularity owing to what it promises, the practitioner, which, if, as you know, in such grimoires as the Picatrix and others, it's mostly desire fulfillment, for power, control, quick fixes of things. And so, that's probably the reason why it became sort of the main aspect of astrological magic, is the creation of talismans. But I think at its core, it's more of an initiatory path and a path of self-perfection and a path of recognition of the ebbs and flows of the cosmos and the way they influence the soul.
So the Greeks had this concept of dividing time. They had chronos, which was more of a linear serial reckoning of time. And then they had kairos, which was the idea of the opportune time, the right time to do an action. And would you say that astral magic is an encounter with kairos?
I think that's absolutely correct. I think that astrology in its core is the how can you say, it's like the ability to see the kairos in a sense, to because the kairos is more qualitative in a sense. It's the changing of qualities, and not only that sequential element of time. So, in order to really see the opportune moments, you need the ability to differentiate these movements, understand their qualities. So I think astrology is all about kairos in that sense. And of course, magic is taking this tool of differentiating those power moments of alignment and using this opportune time to engage in something, create something, do a sort of action under that time. So yeah, I think that's absolutely correct, and a beautiful distinction. Thank you.
So, can you tell us a little bit about how you became interested in astral magic?
Well, I always had an eye for the mystery, sort of motivated by my own existential crises and contemplation very early on in life. So that sort of led me to explore many mystical traditions and also many different, altered states of consciousness, shamanic journeys, meditation, and things to also explain my own spontaneous mystical experiences and out-of-body experiences, etc. So this was, I know that's a bit general, but this was my motivation to sort of understand the workings of the cosmos, putting it simply. And then I found astrology. But I wasn't satisfied with the modern articulation of astrology. And when I found the ancient sources, so in a sense, I felt that I hit the jackpot. And then for more than 2 decades, I was obsessed in reconstructing what I could on the underlying sort of cosmological and philosophical underpinnings of this tradition, of this wisdom. And from that, I stumbled upon astrological magic. And that sort of completed the picture for me. Because there were many things in the philosophical schools and sort of the esoteric schools of the time giving you the basis and the structure, but it didn't go down to those nuances of how the workings of astrology interact and shape phenomena. And astrological magic sort of has to do that, has to explain that, because that's an operative aspect of what it does concretely. So, it's in the astrological magic tradition that I found at least that attempt to rationalize how these influences, incarnate into matter and propel it and move it, and of course the ways by which one can participate and navigate through this and create things with it, which is sort of a proactive aspect of astrology. So I've been researching and I've been experimenting for many years, and it has become my spiritual path, really. This is my magnum opus, in a sense, to live and embody this wisdom. But I am a modern person, and we are living in a modern society, and things need to renew themselves, and they need to develop, and they need to find different platforms and models to sort of integrate new knowledge and new understandings. So I feel that's also a part of my path. Is not only trying to excavate those central principles of these wisdom traditions, but also to reconfigure them to fit the modern times and modern needs, and also the modern, more scientific perspective that has a lot to offer. So this is where I stand with this ancient wisdom.
So, when do you
yeah.
think that astral magic began as a practice?
Well, I think the deep origins of what became astrological magic is rooted in prehistorical times. I would even go as back as the earliest fascination and cultural interaction with the night sky. And you can see this all around the globe, of course. And these were ancient sort of animistic cultures, and they were, first of all, they didn't have any light pollution. They were relying on the light of the moon, for instance, to see at night. And they experienced the heavens in a way that we cannot today. The only way you can experience that is going, to the middle of the desert somewhere. So they had a very powerful and profound direct experience of the sky, and they followed the stars and their cycles, observing them, deifying the planets, praying for their guidance and support, making petitions, offering sacrifices. In a sense, this is probably what was led to the source of most religions, in a sense. The worship of luminaries, the worship of the sun. I think these pagan and shamanic traditions sort of seeded the roots of what has become the more complex and rationalized form of astrological magic. And the sort of the earliest form of the magician, which is in a sense the shaman, or the priest, the healer, or the mystic, or the oracle, it's sort of all converging to that archetype of the one that has the gift of vision, the ability to engage with spirits and deities and affect change in the world. And I think the point of being a bridge, the bridge of the unseen and the seen, the bridge of the heaven and earth, that's kind of where the astral magician sits. So this, I think, is sort of the earliest, ground by which astrological magic goes to a very deep past and a very sort of archaic nostalgia of very, very early people. And simply put, I think these shamanic culture, which I think is becoming increasingly clearer today, had an immense influence on classical antiquity. Orpheus was probably the most celebrated shaman of the pre-classical times, with sort of most of the motives you would find going to the underworld and coming back, and different, other motives, and the use of music, and being the son of Apollo.
Control over wild animals, control over the gods with his music.
Yes, and I think it's also has one of the most earliest accounts of ceremonial magic, doing some sacrificial thing. So he was sort of an archetype of a shaman and sort of a mysterious mystic. And I think that this is sort of the core of magic in general, and astrological magic in particular, as these types of more engaging, direct, experiential, shamanic aspects were probably more prevalent early on, before they were later rationalized and became more systematic and scientific. And in a sense, And you can see that, there's a lot of instances of that. There's the cult of Asclepius, the healing temples, and the Iatromantis, the healers there, which were also astrologers to a very large degree. And they had their, their places of incubation and getting into altered states and sort of kind of shamanic journeys to contact the gods and get revelations and get remedies for their ailments or whatever. The more recent theories coming up, for instance, Peter Kingsley's argument that of that basic shamanic influence at the heart of the Western tradition, in a sense. Giving the account of
For those who don't know, Peter Kingsley argued that pre-Socratic philosophers like Empedocles are more easily understood through the lens of something like a shaman, because he was into all of these incubation practices and very profound ecstatic out-of-body meditations. And that's something that typically gets written out of the history of philosophy, even though in terms of the history of magic, Empedocles, or at least pseudo-Empedocles, is at least recognized for these kinds of revelations. That is, that the whole world is made up of love and strife, or attraction and repulsion, made up of these kinds of cosmic opposites.
Yes, and these.
Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading. This is Feline Intuition Tarot. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Let's see what's coming up for you when it comes to love. What are the love messages for Capricorn? What are the love messages for Capricorn? We have Snake. Divine intervention, finances, and healing. I'm hearing weeding out the snakes. So the universe, the divine, is stepping in to show you the snakes. It doesn't even have to be people. For some of you, it could be just some little things that are affecting your finances. It could be energy that you just needed to clear out, some energy that's affecting you, but something to do with getting rid of something that's blocking something for you, okay? What do we have for Capricorn? Dreaming of you. Diamond in the rough. Someone's dreaming about you. They feel like you have more potential than you're showing with diamond in the rough. We have runaway love, runner, possible divine connection, ghosting, unsure of where you stand, highs and lows, Queen and Slim, Bonnie and Clyde, elope, and loyalty. Some of you got like someone watching you. They may not be making themselves known, while you could be going through a karmic situation with someone else. Hold on. What is going on with Capricorn? The person they're currently thinking about. What's the energy between Capricorn and their person? Someone hasn't taken a leap towards you, but they're admiring you. You see, like there's someone who has eyes on you and they're looking at you in a good way, admiring you, but not doing anything yet. You may know who this is. You may like them too, but you are maybe fed up with them not making a move. So you're kind of seeing this as, okay, I'm just gonna let this go. You're doing a lot of, you're going through a lot of transformation, a lot of emotional healing. There are some emotional situations that are coming to an end. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Virgo, but Seven of Swords in reverse. I see you pulling away from a lot of people and things. Some of you have already disappeared for a while, or you're going to disappear for a while. to find ways to get to this Nine of Pentacles. I don't know why, but when it comes to your personal messages, it's all about money or stability for you with finances and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like you're going to find out what's been affecting you financially. And that's going to lead you to this Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like this is just separate from your love life. When it comes to love, there is someone watching you. You're healing from a painful love situation as well. But you're still in the process is what I'm hearing. Let me look at your main spread. What is coming up for Capricorn in love? What are the love predictions for Capricorn? So we're dealing with a Cancer, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Gemini, fellow Capricorn. The overall energy is the Four of Wands. Hearing and needing to express gratitude for the stability you already have. That will help as well. There's an X showing up here. There's a karmic X. Sorry, it got a bit loud, but yeah, this is the X. And if I'm to be straight up, this person isn't doing much in their life right now. They're not really, I mean, they could be trying, but they're, I don't know. This person's on their own journey and it's not working out at the moment. And their feelings towards you, the King of Cups in reverse, and they're viewing you as the Emperor in reverse. So I would say that this ex has no good intentions for you, or this karmic person you're dealing with. If you're not dealing with someone like this romantically, it could be an ex-friend or a friend that you're getting ready to leave behind, because that friend could be a snake. But I feel like this snake card is speaking about this person here. Because I see that they're not doing much in their life. They don't have much, they're not really going anywhere at the moment in life. And their feelings towards you is the King of Cups in reverse. This is like emotional games, manipulation. They could be in their feelings about you, but they're viewing you as the Emperor in reverse. They see you as being controlling. They could be projecting their own energy onto you, saying that you're the controlling one. Maybe you have high standards, which is perfect. And you just maybe laid down the law with this person and told them that you're not going to deal with certain things. So they're now viewing you as this controlling person. It kind of gives me that energy of kind of like the narcissist when they see that you are not putting up with them. So they try to tear you down because you're just way too confident for them. And they try to get you down to their level. So this is someone just not good. I don't have anything good to say about this person. Their intentions towards you is not good. Some of you know this because you're seeing them as strength in reverse. You're seeing this person, like you're seeing their true weakness. And you are healing from that situation with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You guys are not on speaking terms at the moment. The mutual energy is the Hermit. What's blocking is the Lovers. I feel like you have new love coming in. This person's going to have to watch you be treated like royalty. And they don't want you to be treated like royalty. Clarify this King of Cups in reverse, please. They walked away from you to manipulate you emotionally. They wanted you to miss them, and be all in your feelings. Beware of someone who's coming into your life or just came into your life to leave or to trigger you. Maybe you have abandonment wounds. They just want to trigger that. They want to see you like in chaos emotionally. Why the Chariot in reverse. Why are they in this energy? They may have had a mother who was toxic. So if you're a woman, they're kind of treating you the way they wish they could treat their mom because their mom treated them bad. Mommy issues, basically. That's not for all of you, though. They definitely, and I was getting that before, that the reason why they're not going anywhere right now in their life is because of their own attitude. This Queen of Swords in reverse. There's no winning with them, or they're constantly blaming others for where they're at. Just dumping their baggage on other people. Keep in mind, this is not the person who I said was watching you lovingly. That's a totally different energy. There's someone watching you and they're seeing that you are slept on, basically. Like they see you have a lot of potential, but you haven't gotten to your full life's purpose yet. So there's someone looking at you with love, but there's also a snake in your life as well. Why the Emperor in reverse? They feel like there's unfinished business with you. They want to repeat a toxic cycle with you with the World in reverse. 4 of Wands reverse. This person's projecting their negativity on you, whether it's an ex-friend or an ex-lover. They also feel like they're surrendering. This person is like going around in circles. Part of them wants to surrender and just admit to themselves that you are who you are, that you're actually going somewhere in life, you actually have a lot of potential, but they kind of want to also project their own negative traits onto you, which is what narcissists like to do to make themselves feel better. So they'll tell themselves that it's you who isn't going anywhere, it's you who is unstable, it's you who is controlling, but really it's them, clearly, because that's their energy. And this is them putting it on you, calling you these things. Why the Tower? Justice in reverse. You're rebuilding yourself after someone left you out in the cold unfairly. So definitely you were left out in the cold. Definitely it was unfair, but you're definitely not letting that hold you down. But this is the type of person who would let that hold them down, and that's why they could be jealous of your strength, actually. Could be jealous of the fact that you're picking yourself back up. That's why I say beware of letting this person back in, because their goal will be to try and put you back down. Why the 10 of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you're healing from a very unfortunate situation. You shouldn't blame yourself. Someone stole from you. Someone didn't want you to know that you had all this potential. Some of you didn't know you had potential. Some of you, it's your higher self looking at you, saying, look, you need to know who you are now. It's time to wake up. But it could be a person that, like, I don't feel like you would know this person. Like, it's just someone who maybe they're in a high position, they're watching you and they feel like you have a lot of potential, but they're waiting to see you put more out. I don't know if you do artistic stuff, music, whatever it is. Why the Strength in reverse? You know this person is, you know they're low, okay? They're at a distance right now emotionally. They're keeping to themselves, but you know their weakness. Why the hell? Why the Lovers? Clarify the Lovers, please. They could have cheated. Either this is an ex who cheated, or wanted you to think they did, or want you to think they're doing something, or it's an ex-friend who is just not good. If it's an ex-friend, they could be like, I don't know if they're trying to do something to you spiritually, or if they're just spiritually a dark person, but their energy is not good towards you. It's like they're competing with you, they want you to have their bad traits. Why the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Oh my gosh. Eight of Swords, Strength in reverse. Something is, yeah. This is happening because you need to get to this 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. But this person wanted you to be in this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Literally Capricorn energy, but it's in reverse. So someone really tried to turn you upside down because they know that this is what you're headed for. So now this divine intervention happens to show you what is blocking you, what's blocking your finances, what's blocking your love life, clearing out this person's energy, not letting this person back in or anyone like them back in, a friend, ex, whoever. Just being done with snakes and healing, finding someone loyal. There could be that person watching you, this loyal person who is the complete opposite to this person, because this person over here sees your potential and they hate it and they wish you never find out your potential. Whereas there's someone else who sees your potential and they wish you would see it too. So they're more loving towards you. They want you to win, and this person over here does not. So there's a snake in your life and there's a loyal person in your life, or wanting to come into your life. And it's like, open your eyes, Capricorn, is all I'm getting. Like, I feel like the universe is saying, look at who you are, look at the people around you. Joy and stability. Worth the wait. Self-love and let go of control. Just go with the healing. Focus on you, focus on rebuilding, and just let go. And you'll see it unfold. What are the love messages for Capricorn? Closure. Second option, there's someone else for you, I'm telling you. It's never over, and learning to forgive. So whoever these past people are, this past person, they want to hold on to you. They always feel like they have a chance, a way in. What's the advice for Capricorn? Shift your focus. Destined encounters. You're destined to meet someone. Put down your burden. Replan is needed, and have patience. So someone threw you off course, but there's a lesson to that. There's something for you to learn. And when you do, or if you have already, it's time to get to this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. The opposite. Even if you already make good money, or you're already a little bit successful, you're going to be even more successful. Dream bigger is what I'm hearing. So Capricorn, this is what I'm seeing. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with, a Aries, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your love reading. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is Feline Intuition Tarot. So let's see what's coming up for you when it comes to love. What are the love messages for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Intuition. Okay. Healing, home, and dates. A lot of you, your intuition is getting stronger. Let's see what we have here. I'm hearing that some of you may have noticed. What do we have for Scorpio? Warfare. Oh my gosh. Your words manifest your reality. This is going to be one of those. We got meet the family. We got run the course. Dreaming of you. This is going to be one of those dramatic reads. Okay. So some of you got enemies. I don't think it's to do with love. But there's something that you're going through. Something to do with your healing journey for some of you that you're going through. And you needed to just run the course. When you get through on the other end, you're going to be really happy that you went through it. What is going on with Scorpio and the person they're currently thinking about? What's going on with Scorpio and the person they're thinking about? High Priestess. See, your intuition is like getting stronger. You're in purging. So it's like maybe you're purging, your body is purging, your emotions, and even your friend circle. Some people are judging you, or this person is feeling like they have unfinished business with you, but they haven't made a move, or they're trying to come off as unemotional, or they feel like you should be the one to say something. Some of you are dealing with a fellow Scorpio, or this is just speaking about you going through this transformation. Some of you, you do have your energy focused on someone. It could be focused on yourself as well, mainly. If you look at how the ones are going into the death card, which is you, Scorpio energy. So a lot of self-focus for sure. We know that with the healing card and intuition and run the course, but you may have your eyes on someone as well. Four of Swords. You got the Three of Swords and Three of Cups as mutual energy. This person may feel like you're moving on. If you're being like to yourself, this person may be wondering what you're doing. Someone who you are thinking about, but they're really trying to act like they don't care. They're trying to speak to you telepathically. I'm looking at this card like she's going like this, and it's as if this person's saying, don't you see we have unfinished business? But they're not saying it to you. They kind of want you to just know. I don't know if some of you are dealing with someone with Cancer in their charts, but they kind of want you to know, but they're also not saying anything. Like they're wondering, don't you feel it too, type of thing, but you're just focused on you because maybe they left things off. Maybe they did something that you now have to heal from. So it's kind of like whatever. But near future energy, you're definitely moving forward very quickly in your own journey. What is this though? A lot of you are meditating a lot. Let me see. What is this Eight of Swords about? What is this King of Cups in reverse about? Intuition again. Okay, so you may need to be careful with someone because I'm seeing with the King of Cups in reverse and the Four, that's not the Four, the Eight of Swords. And there's something with communication. Someone's going to be reaching out to you. I feel like you need to be careful and really use your intuition when you start getting messages from people, whether it's past people or new people. It's kind of weird because you're needing to not be too stuck in your head, but also cautious. So it's kind of like really, really needing to rely on your intuition when you start to interact with people. When people start to reach out to you, because I feel like it's going to be people shooting their shot at you. There's a lot of energy going into your Scorpio energy, so it's almost like you're focusing on yourself. Everyone starts focusing on you. So let me look at your main spread. See what's going on. What are the love predictions for Scorpio? Someone's weak for you, okay? This is someone you've been on a break with. Either you've been on the break with this, either this is someone you've been on a break with, or it's someone who has a crush on you, but they're not taking any action, but they're kind of emotionally weak for you. They might be questioning why they feel this way. Someone's really thinking about why they feel so weak towards you emotionally. Someone's seeing you as really rebuilding yourself, picking yourself back up. You're seeing someone as a King of Cups. I told you there's someone you have your eyes on. Well, I don't need to tell you that because you would know, but what is this energy? Yeah, it could be a crush who's weak for you. Could be the same person you have your eyes on. What's blocking is that you're waiting for this person to make a move and they haven't. You do have date here, so it could happen soon, but let me see. Why is Scorpio feeling the Six of Wands in reverse? Some of you have not been very public, been focusing on your emotional stability. You may feel like you're still working on that, so you're not really out there. Or at least you're not dating that much. Your emotions are loading. Why the Seven of Cups in reverse? Scorpio, get this energy that you are why does it look like you think that not much is happening for you, but I feel that much is happening or is going to happen? It's like you kind of think things are falling apart, yeah, because we've run the course, but I feel that things are getting better, because remember, it has to get bad before it gets good. The rain has to water the flowers before they grow. So I feel like you're in that rough period and you just think things are falling, but it's not. That's not what I see in the near future anyway. Who's Scorpio seen as a King of Cups? Emperor in reverse, really? Someone who holds back. Could be an Aries, a Gemini, Capricorn, Leo. Hold on. Purify the Tower in reverse, please. Why are they seeing Scorpio this way? A lot of you are physically transforming. People are seeing that, or this person is. It's a lot of like moving forward, but I don't know. There's just this energy of you not being open. I feel like your energy is even hiding from this read. It's like in and out. And that's how people are viewing you, or a person is viewing you as well. That you keep shifting in and out. I don't know if that makes sense. Why the four of swords? Wow, what is this? This King of Wands just wanted to come out. Someone focusing on the fact that they lost you. They're thinking about this a lot. The Five of Cups, Four of Swords. They feel like they missed the opportunity with you. Some of you are letting go of all the people that you dealt with. Some of you are cleansing your energy from all your past people. That could be what your Seven of Cups in reverse is speaking about. But there's someone here who feels like they are one of the people who you've let go of, and they feel like they've lost you. It could even be a crush if you did start talking to someone and then stopped, or was flirting with someone and then stopped. I feel like you're just in and out. Why is it like you're in and out of the 3D? Does that make sense? It's like you're shifting and you're kind of stuck in the middle, kind of going to a new version of yourself, but closing things off with a past version of yourself. So it's just like shifting in and out is what I feel with your energy. Why the Strength in reverse? Someone feels, they feel like you're not speaking to them. They're definitely going through it. So, someone feels, they feel like you're not speaking to them. They're definitely going through it emotionally. This person could be taking your distance as rejection. And they're viewing you different all the time. As well as this reading, like this person, whoever this is seeing you, is constantly having a different perspective of you because you keep changing and shifting. And they don't know what to think. Clarify this nine of cups, please. What are Nine of Cups? Nine of Wands. Oh, okay, you and this person both have emotional wounds that you're healing, and there's like this energy of you being, both of you being what each other needs. So if this is a new person or someone that you have your eyes on, they are also healing, been through what you've been through as well, some of the things you've been through, similar experiences. You guys are like each other's wish fulfillment, but it's not, the connection is not here yet. It's just, it's as if you were to connect with a person, a soulmate, it's not in reality. It's kind of like a, how do I explain? It's like a hologram. You know, like how you'd see a ghost like appear and then become solid. It's like this connection is becoming solid, but it's not fully solid. So this person could have their eyes on you, but they don't see you what you really are because you keep shifting, your energy keeps shifting. So if they are good at reading energy, they don't know what to read on you because it keeps changing. For now, though. So let's say your person is also like watching readings about who they're going to be with next, or they're trying to tap into their intuition and figure out who their future soulmate is, future spouse is. They can't pick up your energy that well. It's like a medium trying to pick up on the spirit, and the spirit keeps fading in and out. You guys are not exactly on the same frequency yet, you and this person. But when you do get on the same frequency, you'll meet. This is like the most spiritual reading I've ever seen. Like, I feel like it's a medium reading, like there's a spirit going in and out of the 3D reality. Sorry, making noise upstairs. Why the Two of Wands in reverse? Hermit. You're letting off a lot of bad energy. I feel like you're clearing out your energy from all exes, all past people, people who hurt you. All I can say is keep going. Like, you don't want to stop now when you're like kind of in the in-between. You want to keep going. But people who are being let go by you, they know it's fair deep down. They kind of know what they did to you, how they treated you, and why they deserve to get cut off, why they deserve to be put in the past, to be left in the past. And you're just in this hermit mode, like you're just, oh my gosh. This reading is so different. What do we have for Scorpio? What's coming up for Scorpio in love? This King of Wands means something to somebody. I don't know. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have body language, pillow talk, options, and date flirt play, just for fun. Some of you may be exploring options at first or currently. But I just feel like I'm getting that if you are like dating, like if you're exploring options, I don't feel like a lot of you are, but if you are, some of these options may dislike you, not in a way where they're not attracted to you, but kind of in a way where they're intimidated by you. So they're attracted to you, they like you, but they almost feel intimidated by you leveling up and them already feeling left behind, even though they just met you, whoever these options are. It could even be just people who like you and you don't really see them, but they're seeing you as just shifting away from them. Like whatever chance they thought they would have with you in the past, they feel like you're just elevating past that. I want to clarify the warfare card in a sec. What do we have for Scorpio? You don't think of me. It's never over. Past is trying to keep you back, trying to keep you there. Unresolved issues. Remember earlier, second option. Remember earlier I spoke about person kind of wanting you to just pick up on the fact that there's unfinished business, but you're kind of busy with something else, busy elevating, and you have more options than just them. What's going on with this warfare card for Scorpio? What's the warfare about? It's about you glowing up and people feeling like they're not glowing up. So you're becoming the star, stepping into the star energy. People are feeling lower than you. I don't know why this happens, but the minute you start to elevate, there'll be people who just feel disrespected by your success, or you just even if you're just healing and you're no longer dealing with certain BS, you're no longer reacting in the ways that you do, people will envy that. And so the warfare is about your light, especially if you're getting your light back, if it was stolen from you by these past people. That's what the warfare is about. That's why they feel like it's never over, because they don't want it to be over. They don't want you to rise up, away from them. What's the advice for Scorpio? See the limits. This card always comes out when you are between the past and the future, needing to see the limits of the past and seeing the limitless future. We have soon. Don't repeat the mistakes and look deeper into the details. See, with your intuition, like I said earlier, like there's gonna be people reaching out to you, but with that King of Cups that came out in reverse, you're needing to really use your intuition because there's gonna be manipulative people as well, trying to get you stuck in a cycle again. You're really gonna have to use your intuition. I feel like your intuition is increasing for this new level so that you can be able to protect yourself from these snakes, the new devils that come with the new level. But yeah, the warfare is about the devils, the ones from the last level, the ones that are going to show up in the new level, and you needing to have your intuition on point, like it's your full-on protection. It's what's going to protect you. So yeah, there is definitely someone. I don't even really know what their energy is. They feel weak for you. They feel dropped by you. They miss you. They keep seeing a different side to you all the time. They keep reading your energy differently. I don't really feel like any of these people's opinion matter because you're gonna be shifting and changing, and no matter what, they're gonna have their own opinion. I mean, I don't even think that you care, but it's just showing like this really shifty type energy. People don't know what to think. This person doesn't know what to think. Even a new crush doesn't know what to think. There's this new significant connection coming in, but it's not fully manifest.
Over the weekend, so some stuff got shuffled around. Okay. Okay, that should be good. All right.
I ain't even hit that button. Well, Scorpio, that was a crazy reading.